Hi, baby. You wanna sew with me, Baba? So right here I bought this fat square is what they call it. So I'm gonna go ahead and make just like one scrunchie with this one for right now. But I'm also gonna make a magnet. So stay tuned for that video, guys, because it's basically the same concept. It's just a smaller scrunchie. So you just wanna get your fabric. I picked this one because it's so cute. I like sunflowers. So I just kind of measure however big or small you want to make your scrunchie. I like to use my ruler that I bought for, these are paint stirring rulers, but they do such a good job at holding the fabric still when I'm cutting them. And you just cut, 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 all the way. And voila. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to use this one. The string or the thread was already cut, so I didn't want to waste it. So I'm going to use yellow on this part. You guys didn't see me struggling to try to put that thread in the needle hole or the eye hole. I don't even know that's what it's called. And then you just want to cut. Make sure it's cut straight. So I don't think I cut the fabric evenly, so I had to trim the ones that was sticking out. It's only a little bit. So, yep. So this one I'm gonna sew it manually. I like to start at the edge. I want to have like a secure edge first, and then cut the little things that are sticking out. And I like manually sewing because it's very therapeutic. It just takes time. So I know that not everybody has a sewing machine, so I figured I'd do hand sewing. So if you're just starting off, this is a really great way to learn. This one is just kind of I just go up and down along the edge of the fabric to kind of just seal the two edges together. But you could do it any way that you feel comfortable. So, voila, I finished. Look at that. Awesome, right? So here I'm going to explain the burrito method. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you how to do the burrito method. So you've already sewn it. So you're going to take one side, which is here, and you're just going to fold it over. 1, 2, if you could. You're going to take the other flap on this side. You're going to fold it 1 and 2, if you could. Or just make sure that it's tucked in there so that when you gather these two pieces, it's out of the way. So now, you want to knock over all your thread like so. And then you're going to sew down here, okay? So you're going to sew all the way here. Yeah, I know some people do like some tricks that I think I've seen, but I don't remember. So if you guys want to share it in the comments, I'd appreciate it. So this is a hard way. And then of course, you know, the secret kind of is to just put some of that magic saliva on. Get in there. Yeah. See that? You guys see that skill? Let's take a look at that. And then pow, right? Determination, patience. Look at that. Got it. Got it. Thank you, BTS. And we're gonna sew, okay? Hopefully you guys can see that. Alright, go sewing. There's many different ways to sew. It really depends on what you prefer. Sometimes I like to go the edges. I'll show you. As you can see, it really depends on you. Like for me, discovering different ways to sew is always fun, as you can see. And then I come back over here. You guys see that? So once you sew the edges, guys, you want to just pull the inner fabric out. And the concept of the burrito method is to maintain that burrito look. So the inner fabric that you folded earlier, you want to make sure that it's tucked away in there neatly so that when you're sewing, it doesn't get in the way. And it looks like that. So again, continue pulling. Like when I first saw this method, I was so confused because they would just pull it real quick and never explain like the reasons why they're doing that. I just saw the tube already prepared. So I had to like figure out, okay, why are they doing that? What's the fold about? So again, you want to continue sewing the edges and continue pulling the fabric. Practicing a lot on threading my needles, as you can see. I got pretty awesome at it after the third try. So here, I'm just going along the edges again, sewing while I'm watching, I don't know if I'm allowed to say BTS on Netflix, on YouTube, sorry. There you are. Again, this is very therapeutic because it takes a lot longer than using a sewing machine. I do like this method because it's fun. You know, it's interactive. And get your needle once you're there. Oops, I dropped my needle. You want to sew and leave about 1 to 2 inches open. And the reason for that is you're going to pull the fabric out through that opening. You're going to pull all of it out. So once you pull all the fabric out, it looks like this. Ta-da! So now you want to look for the opening, the part that you didn't sew from earlier. Then you want to get your elastic. I like to use about 8 to 9 inches. Some of you guys want to use less, that's okay. You know, it just depends on what you prefer. So you want to take a safety pin, you want to put the pin on one edge of the elastic, and then you want to pin it to the opening. And then you want to take the other one, pin that to the elastic, and then you're going to use that to push through the tube. And you're just going to scrunch the fabric above your hands like so. And you're going to keep doing that until you get to the opening, until it goes through to where the other pin is. So this part I love doing because it's also very therapeutic, especially when I'm making the extra long scrunchies and the massive ones. It's so much fun. So now it comes out of the other side, and when you're removing the safety pins, make sure that you're holding the elastic, otherwise it's going to go through. And there you are. Make sure you're holding both, and then you just want to tie it. I like to tie about 2 to 3 times to make sure it's secure. Give it a little pull. And then you just want to put it back inside the scrunchie and just move it around. Make sure it's not in the opening. And voila. Ooh, so pretty. Look at that. I mean, it's pretty easy, guys. And then you just want to look for that opening again. Put the fabric in nice and neat. And then put it back together. Pretty easy. And then you're just going to go ahead and sew that seam close, or that part close. And then your scrunchie's done. Just zhuzh it out, and there it is.